Good morning, and I apologize for being late today. I know I said 10:30 and it's almost 11:30, but god dang. You know, like I said on Friday, life punches you in your face in different ways. But yo, listen, man, it's been crazy out here. Canelo Alvarez got called basically out of his prime, even though the dude's sitting there with his fucking all kinds of devices on his face because I think he broke his whole face open, and you still gonna say that, yeah, he wasn't shit because you went the distance. Maybe not, but you look like shit. Um, I'm gonna say a couple things that I need to say, and it might be shocking to a few people. But today I'm gonna go on the other side of what I never really do on this show. And I'm gonna give LeBron James his props today. And I'm gonna say that because even though they blew out the Warriors last night, game two to me was he's coming out to play every game. He's come out to play every game. Anthony Davis did not come out to play every game. I'm so tired. I'm so tired of these new people, these young cats. And they just don't play. They don't play basketball. Like where's the heart? What are you playing for? Yeah, last night you showed up. The first game you showed up. But every night in and night out, nobody on that court can guard you. Nobody on the court can guard you. How do you show up as a shell of a person and you're supposed to be top 10 talent in the league? Night in and night out, they gave it they all. You didn't even look like you was playing in the second game. Whatever, we'll leave that up to my Lakers. I'm a Lakers fan. Deontay Wilder getting arrested and not giving a fuck for his gun. All right. Let me just once again. 6'7", 220 pounds, 230 pounds, Deontay Wilder. And you possibly have bodyguards. What kind of nigga shit is this? You're a millionaire, bro. Why doesn't your mans have the gun? Number one. Number two, why don't you have a permit, a legal permit as a millionaire? What the fuck is wrong with you niggas? Smarten up. What the fuck? That's what I'm talking about. Nigga shit. You're not in the hood, my G. You're not in the hood no more. You're not selling drugs on the corner. You're a fucking millionaire. Why do you have an unlicensed fucking gun? I'm tired, you stupid nigga. I'm tired of it. Chris Paul, fucking retire, please. Fucking retire. Please retire. I need you not to come back ever the fuck again. Ever. Don't do it. And I'm going to call Mr. Lightskin, Mr. Steph Curry. I care about his performance last night. Probably top 5 player to ever play this motherfucking game. Yes, let's go, Reggie. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yeah, whatever with your Celtics, bro. Top 5 player to ever play this game. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna put it out there. It is what it is. All the rest, put it to rest. All the rest, I don't care no more. I don't care. Anybody has to say, Steph Curry, top 5 player to ever play this game. So we're gonna bring in our panel after we, the intro. I'm sorry, whatever, and we're gonna get it popping. All right, people. Let's start bringing in the panel. Got Bump in the building. Good morning. How's everything?
It's good, good, good.
Doing what we do.
Yeah.
What up, PPA? How's everything? Good morning.
It's good.
Ant, what it do? What it do?
You?
Yeah, I see your Lakers is popping off right now.
Yeah, I ain't getting too hype about it.
Tired?
Not yet. Unapologetic. What it do?
What's up, people? Nice and sunny
What's good, what's
outside.
good?
Yes. What's going on?
We got a full house today, huh?
What's up,
Yeah, we
PPA?
got
What's up,
full
guys?
house.
What's Ed? Lamont?
Yo, what up? What up? What's
Good,
good?
good.
Good, unapologetic.
Unapologetic.
Hi, Yella.
Don't start
What's
your
up,
shit
guys?
this morning. Don't start your shit this morning, Kazu.
Okay. Get the cake. Yeah. What's up, peoples? It's a beautiful
What's
day,
going
man.
on?
Beautiful
What's
day
going on?
outside. I love it.
It's a nice day outside. It's a beautiful day outside.
Hey, man. I've been waiting for this day.
I think everybody knows where I wish I was right now, but how's everybody feeling this morning?
Good.
Good.
Yeah.
Everything good, baby.
Well, I feel like shit, but it is what it is. So with the hell, number one, I wanna get this out the way real quick. We'll talk about Canelo Alvarez and John Ryder. Did you see the fight yesterday, PPA?
Yes, I did.
You seen the fight yet?
Yes, I did.
Boom, Kasim,
No.
did y'all watch the fight?
Nah.
No, I didn't get to watch the fight.
All right. But so for you who did watch the fight, this motherfucker really went on this fucking press conference and said Canelo Alvarez is past his prime. Even though that might be true, because he went 12 rounds with him. So what? Nigga, did you not get dropped and have your whole face punched in the back of your fucking head?
Is this the loser talking?
Yes.
Wow.
Wow. We entertaining that, huh?
So what that means is he didn't expect to go the distance with him.
Yep.
Yeah. There you go,
That's
Ed.
That's true.
There you go, Ed.
What people don't realize is that Canelo Alvarez is a 12-round fighter. He's not no
He's
big
not a
knockout.
knockout king.
Yeah, he's not. He could put you down. He can knock somebody out.
Mm-hmm.
But he is a 12-round. He trains for the whole fight. Canelo Alvarez is a fighter that goes on big knockout streaks. You know what I'm saying? That's another reason why I would feel bad for a guy like Tank. When he don't knock somebody out, the shit people is gonna say he should have knocked them out. When he's trying to show skills and shit like that inside the ring. So
Because he's a prize fighter now. Now he's a prize fighter.
yeah. Did you
not
see
a
that
boxer
stadium
anymore.
out
He's not
there
a
in
boxer.
Mexico though?
Huh?
Y'all seen that stadium out there in Mexico,
No.
Canelo showdown?
Son,
Yo, that
these
I didn't see
motherfuckers.
that.
That
Yo.
shit was beautiful, yo.
Oh my
They out there.
god.
That's why they fight overseas, bro. Like that's why that all this fucking shit they be doing in Vegas and all this nonsense. So that's just 15,000 at best. These motherfuckers is fighting in 80, 90,000 people. These motherfuckers
Soccer
fighting
stadium.
in 15.
Soccer stadiums and shit.
Yeah,
For
son.
boxing.
Yep.
I'm gonna have my wedding in there.
I tell you no lie. Canelo come back to America, you know. He's gonna get big places to fight all through America. But when he go back to his country, y'all see now, because Canelo don't fight in his country.
No.
So what's his next step though? What is his next step, son? Because
He gotta go up and win.
He do gotta fight the better competition in that division now.
Now he gotta go up and win.
He is the undisputed champion in the division, but he's got to give these other guys a chance. So there's guys that, you know, he could have chose a better opponent than a Ritter before a fight back in your country and shit like that. I understand why.
So who you think should be next, Charlo?
Benavidez.
Benavidez gonna beat his motherfucking ass.
Gonna beat Canelo ass?
Yes.
Oh,
I don't
okay.
know.
You know what? I can't argue that. Because Benavidez is a bad boy. You're a bad boy. I wouldn't argue that.
He's the younger, hungrier, bigger fucking monster of a dude who's not he's
Look,
not
look,
losing
dude.
to Canelo right now, son. Not a good fight for him. I hate to say it, this is not a good fight for him. He shouldn't take that
It
fight.
is. It is.
No, it's a good fight for us. But it ain't a good fight for him.
Because they both
Yeah, Ryan's
Mexican.
tearing up already.
Yeah,
I think he got allergies.
They're both fucking Mexican.
yeah.
So they could do it in either country. Either country.
He got nerdy kids.
That's a big fight. Because Canelo is past his prime, and Canelo got enough money to retire. You know?
He's done.
So for like a passing of the torch fight, if he was to lose, I think he should give Benavidez the shot, because there's nobody else like that
You know what?
that commands that type of that Canelo will actually wake up for, because the fight was pretty easy yesterday.
Mhm.
It was pretty easy for Canelo. Canelo
that was
just
easy
beat
money.
this guy out.
Yeah.
And Ryder, I actually like his skill set.
Yeah, he do. Ryder
That
was
was-
hitting up some good shots.
That was
He
easy
shot
work.
too.
And he finished the fight too after I hit Steve in like the 5th round. Like, yo, he should fire his whole corner for them letting him go
Yeah.
out with his eye like that.
Or when you in the press conference with a whole device on your face, my nigga, for your nose and all this shit, and you talk about who
Somebody
passed
gotta
their
answer to that.
prime. Yo, you crazy for that shit, man.
So just imagine your face then as Ryder if when he fought you in his prime then.
Yep. It'll be uglier. You wouldn't be alive.
Right.
You wouldn't be alive.
Sometimes I say just take that L and go home, man.
Yo, fucking crazy. But yeah, so other than that, what's going on with your boys, huh?
Who?
First of all, like I said in my intro, I'm giving
What's going
LeBron
on,
James
Anthony
all,
Davis?
I'm giving LeBron James all the props in the world right now. LeBron James is at 38 years old. He's a bad motherfucker. I'm watching this dude come out and play how I've criticized him. My criticism of him,
Fix the plumbing.
he's made me eat my words right now because of the way he's came out in these games against Steph Curry, like he has something to prove. He's came out, and Anthony and everybody else is not showing up, but he's showing up and he's playing both ends of the floor. He's playing hard. I can't knock what he's doing right now, especially at that age when your young star is not showing up. When they're not showing up on a regular. You know what I mean? So he's the only one being consistent, and he should not be the only one being consistent.
So we got a new bracket for him. We can't call him the GOAT. No. We ain't gonna call him the GOAT or none of that. We'll just say he's the best 38-year-old player we ever seen in our life.
Yeah.
We just call him the little lamb.
You know what I'm saying?
Nah, but so like we was discussing it, and like we've all missed the boat, and we've all like criticized LeBron James for because we are comparing him to who we love in Michael Jordan.
Listen, that's the only thing. That's the only time I start getting critical of him, when motherfuckers start talking that bullshit. And then I go in on the nigga. But other than that, when we talking, you know what I mean, regular talk, yeah, he gets all that.
But he shouldn't even be compared to Michael Jordan, son. The person he should be compared to is Magic Johnson. Number one, he's a Laker at this point. Number two, he's 6'9", 2 and some change, and he plays point forward. Like, who else did that? Magic Johnson. LeBron James is not a shooting guard. LeBron James is. There's no reason that he should have been compared in that light. Should have been compared in that light, son. Kobe and Jordan are the people that you compare. Dwayne Wade, Kobe, Jordan. Those are the people who are in that bracket. Those are the people.
But Dwayne Wade's not better than LeBron. So they breaking it down to not position. Now we're going to who's just the best ever. Just like you just said about Steph is the fifth best player ever. Yeah, now you start breaking it down to the best player, not just there by their position. And when we break it down by that, LeBron he's not the guy. So.
No, I mean, listen, if we're going to break it down by best player, LeBron actually is in the top 3.
Yeah, but I'm just saying he's not the guy. So, yeah, he can be number 2, he can be whatever, but he's not the guy.
No, once again,
that's why I be having my arguments with motherfuckers.
At the end of the day, I'll never give him that title, but we're also talking about difference in opinion by generation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Some people think
they don't even let us get to joy LeBron because they always want to compare.
But that's where we are now in regards to what he's doing in this series. It's showing us once again, like, yo, man, we gonna miss him. We gonna miss him when he's gone.
Oh yeah, for sure.
We gonna miss him when he's gone.
I ain't gonna miss that nigga.
That's because he don't play in the NFL.
Good riddance. I'm ready to watch his son.
His son better make it. They keep acting like he just automatically. The only reason why he probably automatically gonna make it is because somebody want LeBron on their team for the last years of his career.
Did you see him do the?
There's gonna be a hell of a lot of ticket sales that last year.
Did you see him commit?
Yeah.
To USC.
Yeah, he committed to USC.
Yeah. Did you see it though? Did you see the virtual thing?
No.
How he committed. That shit was crazy. One of the coaches showed me today. Yeah, you look that up, Steve. The way he did it was like virtual. It was fucking crazy. I liked it. But now all the kids gonna do it.
But this dude is in NBA playoff commercials with the Fast and the Furious.
Yeah.
Like, yo, dude, you better come in and become one of the top 10 to ever live, man.
No,
that's what I'm looking for. I don't want mediocre. Pressure. I don't want you to come in and be Nick Young. I don't want J.R. Smith. I don't want Lou Williams. Nope. I need all-star caliber player.
God damn. Now you talk about pressure. You put more pressure than him.
They put it on him. They put that pressure on him when it's the NBA playoffs and you're in high school. You just played the McDonald's All-American game and they got you in commercials. You, not your pops, not you and your pops. None of that. It's you. And the commercials with where they're blending Fast and the Furious and the NBA playoffs together, dude, don't play with me, man. Don't play with me. I'm definitely be at those games.
Yeah. I just feel like I don't think he's gonna be as good as people think. I don't think is he a great shooter? I've seen several games of his. I think he's he's a passer first, just like his father, and that's what he does well. He's going to be a true point guard.
He's good.
He can shoot a little bit.
He's good.
Yeah, I'm talking about compared to like this generation. They like to be.
No,
you ain't shooting 40% or better.
He's good for this generation.
I think he got an old school game, to be honest with you.
He's nice.
I think he's a true point guard.
But I think it's the younger son that's gonna be the guy.
He might
be. He got to get his weight up though.
They're both gonna be good.
He's getting tall.
Let's put it like that. They're both gonna be good.
I don't think they're gonna be Hall of Famers though. I don't want to put that much pressure on them.
No, the younger son is smooth as shit. I'm telling you, and a beast.
Too.
And he a beast.
And he about 6'6", 6'7" too already. He's
already.
He's only 15, yeah. So yeah, he has a smoother game offensively than his older brother. Why the hell all the Stars kids always pick USC or UCLA?
Because they all out in California and they want their parents to come to their games and all of that stuff.
They want to stay there.
Fucking Snoop Dogg kid, Master P kid, who was
Puffy's
that?
son played for UCLA or USC.
Puffy's son. Who was the dude? Denzel Washington's son. He actually played in the NFL. The star. He's a really good actor now. He
played in
for
what?
He played in the NFL.
Oh,
He
for
did?
real?
Yeah, he played for 2-3 years. Look it up. He played about 2 years. He ain't starting everything. I think he probably was on a practice squad, and then he made the team. Yeah, he was good in football. I mean, he played for USC or
Well, I know he did
UCLA.
the.
Yeah.
I guess
Yeah,
that's
he
where they
was real good.
cast him in
Yep.
and that show with The Rock, the
With the Rock. Yep. He was good. He was fucking
Ballers.
good. Yep.
That was my shit though.
Yeah, I like that
Yep.
show.
That was my shit too. Real
But
talk. That's a good show. That's a
But
good
as far
show.
as far as that but to go back to the series though, right? As far as that series, the Lakers they blew Golden State out, right? Golden State
Yeah.
blew them out. I don't know which way the series gonna go, man.
I hate seeing shit like this.
I love seeing that. That's
Well, only
suspense.
Everything
thing
seems
about it
suspect.
for me
Listen, man.
is
Everything seems suspect when I see that.
I don't mind going to sleep early. It is what it is. But like Boont was about to say, is something about that kind of stuff feels off.
Yeah.
Like all of a sudden we getting blowouts? Really? Like, nah, man.
Nah. And to switch it to AD, listen, I can understand having a fucking off scoring at your size, whatever. Nigga, you cannot be going out there not every game, and fucking getting your rebounds. You just cannot do that.
Yeah, that's what I said. If you can't score, your shot is off. At least if you're taking the shots and they're not going in. But now your rebounding is off. Your defensive intensity is off. Like, how?
Yeah, that can't happen. And it sucks. Like for AD, it's like everything got to be clicking for him to be going. Like nigga, if he ain't scoring, he ain't playing D. He ain't grabbing no rebounds. He ain't doing nothing.
And if LeBron is on, he ain't playing.
Yeah, that's true too. Because if you ain't noticed, they win a whole lot more when LeBron. Anytime LeBron didn't play, man, they was streaking. You know what I'm saying?
They go
streaking.
crazy.
What is the name? D'Angelo is the one that was really kicking it to drive, if you ask me. D'Angelo was the one that was in the first quarter that was what he had about 16 points in 10 minutes of the damn own game. I think he had the first 11 points, didn't he?
Yeah, the boy that boy could play, man. His IQ was low.
Yeah, that is true. Because I don't know he came in 2015, right?
Something like that.
Yeah, 2015, I believe. Yeah, I just just like I said, I think when he started kicking it in, and people was like, oh, okay, you know what I'm saying? Like I think what is it? LeBron and them was like, all right, we follow you, and then everybody started getting hot.
LeBron will follow anybody who hot.
And Schroeder, his IQ is so low that fucking.
Oh, I can't with Schroeder.
Welcome to Wakanda ass fucking. Oh my God, that dude turns the ball over too much.
Way too much.
Stupid turnover.
It's like he's too fast for his own good.
See, the thing is, with this back and forth fucking blowouts and shit,
his lips be too dry.
The Lakers don't want to play this game because I don't think they can stand this game. You know what I mean? They don't want to be going back and forth with this blowout shit because y'all ain't gonna be able to do it a lot. They'll blow y'all asses out this water.
I mean, I think
especially if AD's not playing every other game.
I think what's happening is it's these are two veteran teams at the end of the day. I think the emotions are taking over at certain times. Like you see, LeBron was gassed in the third quarter.
Mm-hmm.
Like gassed, dog. Like
He was doing
yeah.
he was doing a lot yesterday.
But that's what I'm saying. So like it's two
He was
veteran
doing
teams.
I ain't gonna lie.
They're
I give him
older.
that game yesterday. He was doing a fucking lot.
I mean, what
Who
LeBron's been in
was
the
that?
playoffs, what, 17 years now? Like 16, 17 years LeBron has been in the playoffs. The mileage on him right now, he's and that's what I'm saying. Like what pissing me off about AD and the younger guys, you know, a couple of them, where are you at? Like, why am I fucking running ragged and you not? You know what I'm saying? That's what bothers me. I'm the oldest guy here. You know what I'm saying? I'm Udonis Haslam right now. Why am I going crazy and you not?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like I'm definitely a Warriors fan of Steph Curry over LeBron all day, but he's the bigger, better, stronger. They're the bigger, better team. They're bigger and better at this point. Like, and I mean the Lakers are. Like they don't shoot better, but they're bigger, and they can just bully them all day long. And for them to even to be a contest is kind of disturbing because Draymond is as good as he is on the floor. His points, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Like he's a liability as far as his points is concerned. He does, he is the engine of that team, but I need you to step up on the offensive end as well. And he's been trying, but hasn't tried for so long.
That's not him.
Normal now. You know what I mean? Yeah, it's not him, and it's not okay. Like he took himself out of that to have Steph and Clay be who they are, and now his offensive game is struggling. You talking about somebody who had 30-something points in one of the in a final series, who can put up points. Who can? He just stopped playing that way for so long. It's no longer. It's not even part of his game. It's just weird now. It's weird. It's weird, and I don't like it. He's a liability as far as on the offensive end.
And does anybody have the sense? I just been thinking about it. The way certain things have been playing over the last couple of weeks. You think the league is ready for Lakers Celtics again?
Yes.
It hasn't
They'll
happened.
take that whenever they'll get it.
What'd you say?
I said they'll take that game whenever they'll get it.
It's
Right. That's what it feels to me like to line them up. So Magic and Bird back in the seats and all that type of stuff, man. It just gives me that feeling.
It'll just listen. Only thing is, man, other than LeBron and AD, that they keep saying that Lakers team. I don't like it.
Nah, I do. I do.
I
They
don't like it.
just
And you're gonna see the series. You're gonna see the series.
they're small. I mean, it don't matter anyway because Denver ain't cooperating with none of that shit that nobody.
I don't think so neither. Because what they doing to the Suns, what?
They not
None
of that shit.
dude, Chris Paul has to fucking go. I don't want to see Chris Paul come off the bench. I don't want to see him doing nothing for anyone next year. Like, dude, fucking go already. I don't even want to see you coach a motherfucker on how to be healthy. Go. I don't want to see
even with Chris Paul out, man, they should be they should still be, you know what I mean?
No, but they really shouldn't because
I mean, well, he's good enough to get that they need him then.
Denver, Jokic and Ayton is not an even.
He's
match.
good. If you talk about he don't need to be there, well, they should be good enough without him.
No, I'm saying what I'm saying is Jokic and Ayton, that's a huge mismatch on every fucking level. And if Michael Porter Jr. actually plays like his size and his skill, he would match up with Kevin Durant. He would match up with him.
Without Paul in the lineup, that makes Devin Booker the primary ball handler when he shouldn't be.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, he should be catching the ball at the 3-point line and being able to go to work off of screens. That's Chris
The
Paul.
only thing about that is they just missing a different player. Then
It's not though.
another guy. They
Because
just
they
need
brought
another
Chris
guy.
Paul.
They're gonna because if you're gonna be relying on Chris Paul, he might get hurt. He might not. All right, we need another guy. Then another
What
body.
I'm talking about, what
But
I'm
is
talking
that
about,
body
Chris
gonna
Paul,
is that body gonna be good
Chris
enough to
Paul.
still get them over the hump?
Chris Paul is not. I'm not talking about him for Phoenix. I'm talking about him in his career. My G, every fucking year, your health has been a problem in every fucking pivotal game. You and your health has been a problem. In every pivotal game that you need to win for your career, you have not been there, or you've sucked and your health has been bad. I don't want to see you back on the floor. It's not meant for you to win a championship. You, Charles Barkley, y'all can go sit in the same room. Chris Paul is over. I don't want to see
Right on.
Hey, this is what happened with Chris Paul. Cheaters never win. He a cheater. He played dirty.
Oh, please, everybody plays dirty. I ain't.
No. He played. Yo, listen. He's blatant with his shit though.
Yeah, but so is Isaiah Thomas. So is John Stockton. Like, a lot of them play dirty.
Whoa. Time out. Flag on the play.
That's just a joke, but still, he played dirty. You don't get the and then every time just like you said, when he needed, nigga, you hurt, or you just don't come out with it.
Yeah.
That one year where this nigga had the ball fumbling off his leg and shit. Like, nigga, what you doing?
Wait a minute, didn't I explain this to y'all a couple of weeks ago about Chris Paul when y'all was comparing him to John Stockton? And who would y'all rather have? Y'all said Chris Paul.
Yeah, I still rather have him.
Right on schedule. Look what happened. Right on schedule. Same time. Same point in time in the damn postseason. Every single time. So he's better than John Stockton.
Hold on.
I'll let y'all
Has
go
John
with that.
Stockton won?
Hold on.
Did he go there?
He was available.
Did he go there?
He was available though.
I don't care. He ain't win.
Back
Don't
to
make that
back.
comparison.
He
ain't
went
win.
there back to back. He had a shot. Chris Paul had a shot too.
He
Let
ain't
me
win.
clarify.
But didn't win.
Let me clarify. When you say something like that, when I say who I'd rather have, I'm not talking about the experience. We're talking about oh shit. We're talking about their talent. So when you compare someone, you're talking about their talent. You're not talking about what happened in their career, because there's a lot of motherfuckers who have bad careers and better talent. So that's what we're talking about. When you line them up, you going outside, you see a motherfucker, you know how he play. You're not gonna pick Stockton over motherfucking Chris Paul, my niggas. This is not gonna happen, dog.
Hey, you can put availability into that.
No, you can't. That's
Yes,
talent.
you can, because Chris Paul he's always hurt.
But we're talking about when you line them up, you're talking
He always
about
hurt. So no, but you talk about the player, what he could do, but yeah, and at those times was consistent with Chris Paul, or the pattern is him being hurt. So we can also put that in there.
I said you have to take when you line players up, you're not talking about their career when you're talking about talent. You're not talking about who you rather have when you talk about a player's skill level against each other.
Okay, Mikal Bridges, he don't miss games at all, right? Who would you rather have, Mikal Bridges or Kawhi Leonard?
Right now, Mikal Bridges.
Then you woke up.
Right now, Mikal Bridges. No, cuz like I said, right on schedule. What happened with Kawhi Leonard? Right on schedule.
So when you get picked in the draft,
so when you say, all right, you say you
comparing. Dude, you're not getting picked on your
You
availability. You're getting picked on your
compare
talent.
John Stockton's.
Am I-
You said you would
Oh yeah,
compare John
availability gets
Stockton.
it might not be as
Just saying, he
high
said
of a
he was.
percentage that they use, but it's a percentage they use. Yeah, I'm not gonna say they don't use
My
it.
dude, Embiid sat out for 2 fucking years, dog. Come on, son. You're not getting picked on your fucking availability. You're getting picked on who you are as your talent.
Okay,
Not
and
your
look at where's that
availability.
paid off for the, and it
Back
hasn't
to
paid off yet because he was not. He's not available.
Where
Because
is
he's
Chris
not
Paul?
available. It hasn't paid off yet
I
because he's
didn't.
not available. So
I
wrong.
Where is
That was the
say.
wrong one to use.
I did not say
all
that.
right?
I said when you're
Steve,
comparing
No,
players.
you say he
one
sat for
question.
2 years because they
One
knew his
question.
availability didn't matter. They didn't matter. They didn't care. But look at
One
them
question,
now,
though, Steve.
where he's
One
never.
question.
He's always hurt. Look at them
One
now.
question. One question, Steve. Where is Chris Paul more talented than John Stockton at?
Handle,
What did he
shot,
do better than John Stockton?
handle, shot,
No,
post game.
no,
I mean,
no,
where?
no.
Handle shot.
Embiid hurt right now.
Are we kidding? No,
Handling
no.
shot.
John Stockton, from a athletic ability, that dude was very athletic. Post game was good.
No
Actually being a
unapologetic.
point
Oh,
guard.
shit. No
I
unapologetic. John Stockton was not athletic. John
think
Stockton
he
was
was.
not.
I think he was very
He
athletic.
can play. He
I think
played.
he was very athletic. I don't know what type of. Boy, you talking about street ball? Y'all be killing me with this, man. Y'all be really be killing me with this shit. I swear to God, man. Like, that's
It's not
why.
street ball.
See,
Nobody
that's why all
said
the time.
Chris Paul
That's why
not Chris Paul not playing street ball, son.
That's why all the talented basketball, high school basketball teams nowadays are fucking losing championships because they
Hold
talented.
on. Chris Paul is
Like,
very
this is
fundamental.
crazy.
Chris Paul is
Yeah,
fundamentally
he's
sound. He's
somewhat.
very fundamentally sound.
Somewhat. Nah, I don't think very at all. I really don't think very.
Was Michael Jordan not fundamentally sound?
Michael Jordan he wasn't that much a fundamental guy.
I'm done. I'm turning off my fucking camera. I'm done.
Yeah, I think
I'm
so.
done.
So I gotta watch Power.
Yeah, Mikey didn't. Listen, Mikey didn't do none of that crazy shit. Everything was just basic dribble, and that's why he the greatest. Everything was just basic, and he killed you
I
with
don't
it.
think he was a very fundamental. Like, if you're saying he fundamental, yes.
When he, put it like this: when he got in the air, that's where the freestyle came. When he got in the air, that's where the freestyle came.
Right.
No, you're not running. You're not running street. Y'all got to please listen to your own questions. You have to. You said very talented. Was he very, was he very fundamental? I should say. That's when you said that.
Chris Paul.
Y'all be killing me, man. I swear, boy.
Chris Paul is.
No, we're not going in there.
Yeah, Chris Paul is fundamentally sound.
Yeah.
I'm not that of the floor.
He is, but I said
there's only one knock against Chris Paul ever for anything.
Go back in there?
To shoot it, pass it, defend, dribble. He has a high IQ. The only thing about him is he gets. There's nothing.
What levels of fundamentals are we talking about, though? Like, are we going to compare with the fundamentals and like who's the most talented? Like, who can we compare them? Because I believe they're fundamental. They had a fundamental game as well. But let's compare the two.
Open up a
You can't now. I can't hear you.
That's in my life.
John Stockton is right there if you define fundamentally sound point guards. I'm not taking that away from them. I'm just saying collectively, in regards to what they both bring to the table, and it may be because the game is more modern and Chris Paul is a modern style point guard. But Chris Paul could have actually played back in the days too.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's don't. I don't want to come off topic. Where we originally said who would we want to who we play over, and I say John Stockton because I think he was the whole package, and he did it big time most of his career. So that's why that's not go away from the original question too.
No, the original question is I still take Chris Paul.
Yeah, I take
I
John
answered
Stockton
that weeks
big
ago.
time. I answered that weeks ago too. I take John Stockton all day.
Because
But
I
it's
don't know
hard
about
not
neither
to,
one
it's
of
hard
them.
not to, it's hard not to compare the two without bringing their careers and availability into play. You know what I'm saying? It's hard, man.
Exactly.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. You cannot fucking judge any talent without the availability being there. How am I going to use your talent if you're not there?
That's
You know,
because you have to be. You
I
gotta
ain't,
understand. You gotta understand if okay.
Especially
This is
Embiid. Like the Embiid, it didn't pay off.
this is a
You
draft.
sat
This is
you
an
sat
NBA draft.
waiting for 2 years,
No,
and he's still getting hurt, and he's still fucking y'all chances up of winning.
this is an NBA draft, right? You got Chris Paul on one hand. Forget about what you've seen him do in their NBA career, right? Forget about what you've seen him do in their NBA career. You got Chris Paul, you got John Stockton, you got the number one pick. I'm taking Chris Paul. It's that simple.
Yeah.
Not to
I
say
never
John
said nothing
Stockton is
about.
not good.
Listen. I'll take Chris Paul too, but what I'm saying is about the availability. It just
Well, for me, let's be honest,
when they
let's be
say you
clear.
can't use it, you got to
I
use it.
think I explained this to y'all before. I'm biased against John Stockton all day, every day. I don't give a damn. Because they constantly was putting him over Isaiah, and I'm like, y'all motherfuckers must be crazy. I was like, y'all crazy. I don't give a damn about number one and assists and all that. Yeah, you played 75 years. So nah, hell no. So that was my bias. I'm biased. I honestly I need to stay out of all questions that got John Stockton in them.
Yeah, stay out of it, Anthony. Stay out of it.
Yeah,
I'm not
talking.
gonna call you Ant anymore.
He will
I'm
no
gonna call
longer
you
become
Anthony.
someone I discuss.
Every time you talk about John Stockton, I'm gonna call you Anthony.
What?
Yeah,
But on another note, though, you know, I don't know if when Steve is going to get to it. I don't have that kind of time today to be on. But, yo, in the NBA right now, yo, where would you rank Jimmy Butler, man? Because this dude,
my boy Jimmy.
negative ass Jimmy.
You say negative?
Oh, nah, that's something where that don't really have nothing to do with him. I just equated to him. But yo, Jimmy Butler right now is the best player in the playoffs.
Thank you, sir.
Jimmy Butler is the best player in the playoffs.
Oh yeah, Jimmy Butler. We should love watching. If we actually the guys that how we grew up, all of us should love watching Jimmy Butler right now.
Because he's our type of player.
Yeah, all of us should be like, we this NBA's like Jimmy is turning up. That he's supposed to be hurt, but the way he playing, he's like a man amongst boys. He don't go for the foolishness.
The thing about it is, he always gives his team a chance and give the team a chance before he take over.
He's beating the Knicks by himself.
He see if they're on or not. If he got to take over, they don't got to take over, and it works every fucking time because when they're struggling and he need to take over, it's crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy.
And what he's doing it with a broke down Kyle Lowry. He's doing it with
Hold on. Ant, it can't hear you, Ant.
Hello, you hear me?
I can hear you now.
Now I said Jimmy Butler doing it with dudes without Tyler Hero. You got dudes like Max Strus, Gabe Vincent. We ain't even heard Duncan Robinson all year until now.
But that's the development of Miami, the system. because they always got somebody stepping up.
Yeah, they coach to the next
There's
man
always
up.
there's
That's
always
right.
a star coming up out of somebody known coming up out of Miami that we didn't know. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, he followed Popovich's strategy. He never coached under Popovich, but that's the same mentality. You coach all your players the same,
Mm-hmm.
so it becomes next man up.
And then they got a strict regiment for these guys with the weight and all this fucking like that. Again, Miami is not a cakewalk. I mean, you might be living out there,
He ain't
cake
got no
living.
regimen. He got the bully Udonis Haslam on his team. He got that bully on his team.
That damn Udonis Haslam need to sit his little ass down.
Nah, he's retiring after this year, but that's what the NBA needs, though. The NBA needs players on these teams like that.
Yeah, true. He's
Hold
like
players accountable.
Yeah, he's like Charles Oakley over there.
Yeah, to hold the players accountable.
Absolutely, like Charles Oakley. No, yeah, the way what that man is doing, like, it's crazy. Like, again, our generation and how we grew up watching, and we not looking at my homeboy Butler like, wow, we getting a little bit of our type of basketball. That's what we watching right now. And
what I'm saying, drunk, is that it's a difference in you have to now bring in the era of what Chris Paul is playing in to what John Stockton played in. Like he takes way more threes, which is a worse shot, which brings down your percentage than John Stockton ever fucking took. So that's what I mean by that. Like, so you know what I mean? When you do stuff like that, you have to kind of take with stats. They always have to be brought in the play. The error has to be brought in the difference of play. You know what I mean? It's totally different. These niggas is chucking threes like no tomorrow, and it's not a good percentage shot.
So, in regards to that argument you got, Steve, like, you don't know, and I just heard Isaiah Thomas say it, and then I checked the stats. He still has the highest three-point percentage in the NBA Finals at 67%. You know how many threes he took? Not made, took. 19.
Yep.
Steph Curry takes 19 threes in a game.
A game, exactly.
You know what I'm saying? So the percentages are a whole lot different from when they played back in the days to what we're gonna see now. And the way they play now, they shooting it off the bounce. It's not just a kick out three, how they took it before. Now it's just you come down, crossover, step back, around the back, spin move. Now you want to shoot the three. That's not a high percentage shot. So those percentages. Those the analytics of those type of is just
and then this percentage when they going in for the layup, wide open layup, but they kick it out for the three.
Yo, bro, when I tell you that grind my gears, bro. Draymond and them be doing like you got a wide open layup and you kick out for a three.
It don't make no sense. Makes no sense.
And this happens in the NBA way too much.
Dude, I kid you not, I got benched for that before. I got benched for that. Kicked out for a wide open three. The dude made the shot. He made the three. That's not the game, though.
No.
The high percentage was that layup right there.
Let me see the wallet. What are you gonna be at? What are you gonna be at?
I don't know. They bugged out, man. The way the NBA is played, but that's why it's really hard and it's unfair for a lot of these comparisons that we do. The game is just totally different between the times they play. Like, I hear people now saying that Steph Curry is the greatest point guard that ever played. I'm like, huh?
You're not giving that over Isaiah.
I'm not giving it to him over Magic. Like, shit. Magic changed the game for real. Like, Steph changing the game.
That's because people be the prisoner of the moment. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Nah. Steph top 5 ever to play this game.
Like, imagine if Magic Johnson played now.
Okay. You say he's the best, he's the top 5 to ever do it. So who's your top 5, Steve?
Yeah, who's off?
Who's off?
Who's taking off?
Niggas I didn't watch play.
So all right, so who's your top five?
My
Because
top
you just
five.
said he's not better than Magic or Isaiah.
All right, bro. The only person in the top 5 that you probably didn't see that much is Kareem Abdul-Jabbar. You've seen the
Bill
rest.
Russell. They got Bill Russell in there. I never watched Bill Russell play.
I don't have Bill Russell in my top 5.
No, for what? Because he got 11 rings. Robert Horry got
But he was
7.
like, the thing about that is he used to lock down not lock him down, but they used to beat the Lakers all the time with Wilt.
Yeah, but Will averaged 40. So he really
But
that team
he
was
stopped him
different,
enough.
bro.
He stopped him enough to where they won the game.
But I didn't watch it. So if I'm
And then his defensive prowess is probably the best. He probably one of the best defensive players that if you watch tape and shit like that, still to this day.
Still not giving it to him. Sorry, he averaged 15 points for his career. I'm straight.
I'm about to say, Bill Russell was Ben Wallace for us.
Yeah, I ain't saying nothing about. I ain't say not one thing about no offense.
That's what I'm saying. Like, I can't give him top 5.
So how is he? Steph Curry, somebody who changed the game like Michael Jordan. In between that, who changed the game?
But who's your top 5, Steve? Because you did say that Isaiah and Magic is over Steph. So who's your top 5? That's 2 right there.
I didn't say that. Ant just said that.
No, I didn't say Isaiah.
You said that, Steve.
I said what?
You say he's not better than Magic or Isaiah.
When did I say that?
I know. Listen, maybe both of y'all was talking, but I know I heard Magic and Isaiah.
I wasn't even talking. That was Ant that said that.
I said I'm not giving it to him over Magic. You said Isaiah. I'm not giving it to him over Magic.
No.
You said that, Steve.
I might have thought.
No,
I
was saying you said that, Steve.
Give it to him
Hold
over
on. I was saying Ant's not going to give Steph over Isaiah because that's his man.
Oh.
Yeah. But name your top. Yeah, that'll be interesting though, because
my top 5 right now. So if you want to go, so people that I grew up watching and I like, and I'm saying who I like. I'm not saying anything else. I'm gonna give you my top 5 of who I like. And if I gotta play them by position, I'm gonna go Steph, Michael Jordan, Larry Bird, Tim Duncan, and Hakeem Olajuwon. And I'm gonna give you my top 5, but that's who I would pick on who I like.
You had that ready. We need to come up with this next week too, because I need to think.
I didn't have that ready. That was off the top of my dome. Just now I said who I like. That ain't ready. I don't have no notes today. All the shit in my phone, and my phone is closed, baby.
All right now. All right, you take it easy. What was the question? I'm sorry, Steve.
It wasn't a question. It was just
You said Bird. You said Bird. You said Bird.
I put Bird in my small forward. I'm taking Steph, Mike, Bird, Tim, Olajuwon. My top 5 who I watch play that I think are the most dominant in the players at those positions.
All right, so who will be your top 5, period?
If you want to bring stats and stuff into play, when you have to do all of that?
No player, just you went by position. Now we just do now.
Oh,
Player.
No, but PPA asked me a different question, so I want to answer his question. Is that what you're asking me? Who would be my top 5? Like if I had to say, hey, and bring stats and everything into play?
I'm saying who would be your top 5? You say the greatest players of all time. Period. Who would be your top 5?
Yeah, not by position.
No position. You just told us a team. Now I want to hear who's your top 5. Period.
Okay, so if I was bringing everything into play, top 5 players. I'm still gonna give you Mike.
Yep.
I'm gonna give you LeBron. I'm gonna give you Steph.
Well,
I'm gonna give you Tim Duncan still. And then I have to give you Kareem Abdul-Jabbar.
That's contradictory like a motherfucker, bro.
Yeah, listen, I'm about to take you here. I'm about to say it. I was hoping he said the same fucking names.
How the hell?
I was hoping he said the same fucking name.
How you pick Larry Bird over LeBron by position, but put LeBron in the top 5 and not, and then you put
Thank you.
Kareem over Olajuwon.
Thank you.
Because I said who I like. I said
who
if
you
wanna
like?
bring-
Okay.
And if you want to bring stats into play, that's why when PPA asked the question, I said if you want to bring everything into play, I gotta put LeBron in there now.
Okay.
Because you're bringing in stats and everything into play. Top 5 players, period. Who I like is totally something different.
Got you.
Got it.
Got you.
I did find out you covered your ass before you talk.
Yeah, boy.
Nigga, I'm nice.
Yeah, I gotta go with like Jordan, Kobe, LeBron.
Who?
Huh?
You said Jordan and who? Kobe?
Kobe,
Okay.
LeBron.
Mhm.
Yeah, probably Timmy and Olajuwon.
That's who you like, or that's just your top 5, period?
Yeah, that's my top 5, period. And if you go by who you like, I guess I'll throw Shaq in there. I like Shaq. I didn't like him at first, but Shaq grew on me.
Now, honestly, I don't. Your 5 is who I like, really. Except I'm taking Shaq over Olajuwon. That's about it.
But Shaq's my reserve guy.
Even though I like Bird better than LeBron. Not saying he's a better player, but
yeah, Steve might. Yeah, okay, I can see that too, though.
Bird.
That's like me with John Stockton and freaking what's the name? And Chris
Paul.
Chris Paul, yeah.
Understood.
I like Chris Paul as a player, but I like John Stockton as a basketball player.
I don't know. I'm not saying nothing no more.
I mean, hey, that's the same thing. Like where you put it out, but phenomenal athlete, LeBron. You know, Chris Paul, good athlete. I don't think he's phenomenal.
And Steve, yeah, I don't see how you didn't have Kobe in there.
Because I'm not picking Kobe over Mike.
No, when you go to not by position, but all.
Because listen, I would love to put Kobe in there, but listen. Bron is still here, and I'm still watching this man. So,
and if I had to pick over LeBron and Kobe, this is why I don't even think LeBron is better than Kobe. This is why I get so vexed when they talk about him and Jordan.
Talent,
and nothing. He only got him by points in stats. He's not better talent at all.
You know why that whole comparison came about? That whole comparison came about because
that's for like
the expectations that this man came into the league with, you can only measure up until what Jordan already was. So that's why that comparison it comes to play. But I honestly say, if you're really gonna compare players, it has to be Mike and Kobe.
Another thing that irks me about LeBron and this shit, because it's him saying the shit as well. Oh, well, I think I'm surpassed because I gave Cleveland a ring. Get the fuck out of here with that.
Mike gave Chicago a ring. Fuck you talking about like them.
Yeah, like what do you say? Shut up, man. Shut up.
They wasn't shit before he got there, and they have been mediocre.
And they ain't shit when he left.
Well, I think and I'm not defending it. I'm not defending it. But what I think he was trying to say was they came back down from 3-1.
So
And they beat, and hold on.
Jordan ain't never had to do it.
Hold on. What I'm saying is I'm trying to say what he probably was saying. I'm not defending it at all. But what I think he was saying in that moment was I came back from 3-1 and I beat a 72-19, 73-19, the best team of this era, with one of the best players that we have seen. So now, in his defense, what he was saying was, I think I'm better because of this.
Okay, and then another thing that ruins it, when they went to Miami, when they was like, yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. And everybody really thought it too.
Shit, I did.
So that's another reason why.
I swear to God, when I watched that decision, because I watched it, I tuned in like
Yeah,
everybody else.
everybody watched that shit.
And when he said, I'm going to Miami, I said, oh shit. I said, it's over. Them niggas gonna win like 7 in a row.
Yeah, we're real talk though. Real talk. Because Dwayne Wade's a bad motherfucker, son.
Dwayne Wade, I love Dwayne Wade's game.
Remember, at that time,
you hear me? You gotta clarify. You gotta say pause when you talk about Dwayne Wade. I love Dwayne Wade's pause, his game.
I'm about to say, because the way you said love for that first time, I was like, wait, where is it going?
Yeah, you see?
Now, at that time, it was arguable who was better between Dwayne Wade and LeBron for a minute.
Yeah, Dwayne Wade used to give it to LeBron when they was on the opposite team.
At that time.
Pause it.
Yeah, he used to
give it to him.
Yeah, it was arguable at that time, man.
Hey.
It's just that Dwayne Wade got hurt.
Yeah, he was another one of them that just kept getting hurt.
Because nigga, he stayed on the floor.
Yeah, I could see like Ja Morant gonna be like that.
Yep.
Well, I took the liberty, and due to my life this week, I didn't have a chance to change or tweak what I needed to tweak. So I'm still just gonna give it to you like it is. And what we gonna you know what we're gonna get into. So I was running around thinking what's going on. Obviously, it's the playoffs.
I go first.
Okay, yeah. So I went through the list and I put together 3 teams, but I did it through the way they were drafted. So I did the number 1 picks, number 2 picks, and number 3 picks. Now, obviously, I can't put everybody on a fucking list. So I just went through and I picked 5 players that was drafted number 1, 5 players that was drafted number 2, and 5 players that was drafted number 3 by position that I thought might line up. So I'm gonna start with my number 2 picks because I think, in my personal opinion, I don't know how this team lines up with the other ones, but they're probably gonna get hated and I really didn't have time to go back and look. But number 2 picks in the draft. All these guys have been drafted number 2. Alonzo Mourning at center. LaMarcus Aldridge. Kevin Durant. Len Bias. And Isaiah Thomas from the Pistons.
You say Len Bias?
Yeah. So we're going to go with number 3 picks. Pick number 3 in the draft. Joel Embiid, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Carmelo Anthony, Michael Jordan, and Penny Hardaway. That's team number 2. And number 1 picks. Then pick first in the draft. Shaq, Anthony Davis, LeBron James, Allen Iverson, Magic Johnson.
Oh shit.
Man,
Oh shit! Who's not picking number ones?
You gotta write these people. I gotta write them down. I don't know about you
I,
guys.
no, hold on. I
One,
think I'm
one,
going.
three.
Hold on. I think I'm going 1, 2, 3.
How many names you
I
mentioned right now?
I might honestly go. I might love number 3. I might date number 2 and hate number. I'm date number 1 and hate number 2.
Who was number 3? What was the number 3 team again?
The number 3 was Joel Embiid, Sharif Abdul-Rahim, Carmelo Anthony, Michael Jordan, and Penny Hardaway.
I'm loving the Magic Johnson team.
Yeah, I
I'm
love
hating
that.
the Michael
I love
Jordan
them.
team,
I love them number
and I'm
one.
hating the Isaiah Thomas team.
Even though Jordan's on that other one, listen, them number ones is crazy.
Yeah, number ones is crazy.
I thought Jordan was number 2. I thought that team was number 2. I'll go 1, 3, 2.
Yeah. That's how. But I would go 3, 1, 2.
Yeah.
I would go 1, 3, 2.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm loving because I love Penny Hardaway at the point mixed with Melo shot making, Joel Embiid the way he played the game nowadays, and Melo and his shot making, and then Sharif Abdul-Rahim. He was slept on, my guy. Like he was pretty.
Yeah, he was good.
A bad motherfucker, son.
Who?
Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
Oh yeah, Sharif was tough.
He was good.
You know what I mean? I'll put him up against anybody. Like, you know what I mean? At that power forward position.
He might even like a Bosch. He was like a Bosch.
Yeah.
And then Shaq, AD, Bron. The only reason I don't love that team.
Magic and Iverson.
The only reason I don't love that team is the lack of shooting. And this, if you put them in today's era right now, there's too much passing. Bron and Magic together, they just passing the ball to everybody. They pass the ball.
Hey, we'll have Iverson drop a 50 on y'all, and Shaq get his goddamn 30 and 25 down low because nobody's stopping Shaq at all.
That's what I'm saying. You think about it, because you're talking about the Shaq that they drafted in Orlando.
Yeah.
That could run the floor. Anthony Davis could run the floor, block shots, rebound, run the floor. They off to the races. They don't need to shoot.
They don't need to shoot. They do not need to shoot.
It's pretty much a no layup rule.
Oh man, that team is crazy.
Yeah, that's ridiculous. And then when all else fails and the play break down, just give it to Allen Iverson and get out the way.
Get out the way. Get out the way. Get out the way. Watch the little man go to work.
Fuck that. I'm giving it to Jordan or Melo and get out the way.
And then Penny too. Yeah, but that's the second team though, son. That's the second team because
Joel Embiid ain't no joke.
Because Shaq. Hey, because Shaq's gonna fucking. You won't even notice Joel Embiid with Shaq, the young Shaq. Joel Embiid, who? He would get dominated.
Wait, Penny Hardaway is on which team?
Penny Hardaway, Jordan, Melo, Embiid, and Sharif Abdul-Rahim.
Oh, wait a minute. I ain't been wait.
Yeah, son. Yeah, but no. Shaq is too dominant. Magic was too great. Iverson was too
wait
great.
a minute. I gotta think about that, bro.
Coming in?
Wait.
Too?
No, think about this now. Who the fuck is Allen Iverson guarding?
Mm-hmm.
Well, listen.
And Embiid gonna pull Shaq out of the lane because he could shoot.
No, but they got AD to put on that. They got AD for that. You can keep Shaq right in the middle.
And then Sharif Abdul-Rahim gonna pull Shaq out the middle.
We gonna have both of the big guys out in the middle. Both of the big guys out in the middle.
And
out on the 3-point line. No, you can't. It's impossible that to happen. It's impossible for that to happen.
You know what you would have to do with something like that? You would have to say which coach has them, because it depends on which coach and which philosophy they use. Like if you got Phil Jackson with Michael Jordan in them, That's exactly what he's gonna do. He's gonna pull Shaq in them and Anthony Davis out the middle, put Mike in the
And then
post
you
and
get
say, go
popped.
to
You
work.
get popped with the big guys.
Yeah. That'll be interesting though. But yeah.
It was tough for me to. The list is
That was a
long.
good. That was a good call. That was a good one though, Steve.
I said the list is long. You know what I mean? I had to pick through and feel like whatever. So I did that. But yeah, I knew the number 2 picks. The number 2 picks was kind of those are great players, but them niggas is trash compared to the other niggas.
Yeah.
Yo, you compared the number 1 to number 3s? Shit,
Yeah.
them number 3s is crazy though.
Yeah, I was like, this shit is insane.
Damn, Penny, Jordan, fucking Melo. And I'm pretty sure there's somebody else better than Sharif too.
It probably was, but I know the way
I know. I'm just thinking like Sharif's a good pick because that was a good call. But and you think about it, I'm pretty sure there's somebody else better than Sharif as a number 3. Think about that.
It might be. I didn't see too many people, but it was like 1 or 2 maybe. But it wasn't somebody that fit in the mold. You know what I mean?
Yeah. I'm just saying how the number 3s is probably crazy.
I can't pick. Like I said, I can't pick everybody, so I got to pick some. You know what I mean? So, but I also have one more love hater to David, and I'm going with and I don't know how to word this. Like I said, I didn't have time. I had to work all fucking weekend and whatever. But so biggest agitator on the floor. We're gonna go with Dennis Rodman, Draymond Green, Ron Artest.
Agitator?
Agitator.
Oh, that's Dennis Rodman. Dennis Rodman. I'm gonna love Dennis Rodman. I'm gonna date Draymond and I'm gonna hate Ron because I don't even see Ron as being much of an agitator. Ron wasn't an agitator. Ron was just a menace. Agitators is like Lance Stevenson.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I was gonna put him in there too.
Because Ron actually had a problem to where the shit he was doing was literally a problem.
Yeah, but yeah, Dennis.
These guys, Dennis is an agitator because he starts shit.
Dennis will grab your nuts and all that type of.
Yeah.
He should have played with Dwayne.
Yo,
oh man, yo, on that note, man.
Dwayne would love that.
Yeah.
I'm done.
Yeah.
Oh man. What we feel about these Celtics though?
Listen, man. Like I've been saying, they always Tatum this, Tatum that, Tatum. Even when they talk about Brown, but Tatum. Listen, man, you got to give Brown his credit and just let him have his credit.
The best games they have is when it's Jaylen Brown and Malcolm Brogdon.
Yeah, and listen, and the thing is, Jaylen Brown don't have no off games. He's not having off games. Tatum is. Jaylen Brown's there every game.
It's gonna be one.
Ever since last year. Last year.
And this is the problem that I have, and I say I also have this problem with like AD. Hold on, Carson. I got mute.
No, you better stop.
So the problem that I have is, like I said, with AD as well. My guy, just because you're off doesn't mean you can't affect the game in other ways on the floor.
Mm-hmm.
That's what Jimmy Butler does. Jimmy Butler affects the game in other ways. That's what your greats actually do. What they can do. If I'm not scoring, I'm gonna go get offensive rebounds. I'm gonna make a good play with an assist. I'm gonna play good defense. I'm gonna get a key steal. I'm gonna hustle.
And eventually you'll find your offense.
Yeah.
So at some point, it don't even matter if you score 6.
Even if it's not that game. As long as you know you had you confidence enough that you played good D and helped the team, then you'll go into the next game still. But when you know you ain't did shit and pull a fucking PJ Tucker, a quadruple zero, no, he had 1-1-1, some stupid ass shit. Well, you don't still help your team at all. You don't go into the next game with confidence. Like, damn, I don't even know. I can't even hang my hat on the defense. I can't hang my hat on offense or nothing.
Well, when you talk about PJ Tucker, he is playing every other part of the game. He's just not shooting the ball, which is ridiculous.
No, that part of the game, son. He was nothing. He did nothing.
They won that game. That was the first game.
Yeah, I'm just saying. I'm just using that as an example. That was all. I was saying.
Yeah. That was I don't appreciate it. I ain't gonna lie. It's just insane to be on an NBA floor and not have any shot attempts as a starter. This is what I'm talking about. Like with Draymond Green, like my guy, like you're more of a liability than you are offensively than you are anything else because you're not scoring. You're not even trying to score. They're leaving you wide open, and you won't take the shot. That's the Ben Simmons problem. That shit is a problem, son. Why am I here then? This isn't the 80s, the 70s. This isn't that anymore. You need to be able to score the basketball. You can't just fucking run out there on the fucking court and not shoot a wide open shot. And I don't get it. How the fuck did you get here then? In this day and age, in this era, how the fuck did you get here?
No, the bad thing, not even that how you get here, but we brought you here for the extra guy and get us over the hump. We brought you here to get us over the hump, and you're not shooting.
I'm good with them. I'm good with the bullshit. I said PJ Tucker, the fucking Ben Simmons, the motherfucking Draymond Green. As good as they are, like PJ Tucker, he wasn't a bad offensive player. He wasn't bad. Not saying he was running around dropping 30 on niggas, but you couldn't just leave him open. He proved that in the loss when he was 3 for 4 from 3. Shows you can knock down shots. Why not use that and make yourself a threat to help your team? Because then when they have to play you, that just takes an extra person off of Joel Embiid, off of James Harden. They can't double him if you make shots, dummy.
Or at least take them.
Exactly.
Listen, that's what I was about to say. You can't count on making shots, but you can count on taking open shots. If you're not taking open shots, you hurt your team. Period. And AD, if you're not over here, if you know you can't score, but you're not fucking being aggressive on the defensive end and grabbing rebounds, like, dude, you cannot be the biggest player on the fucking court and not grabbing rebounds. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Who's not grabbing rebounds?
AD.
Oh, nah, yeah, in that sense, in the second game. But I don't understand his bipolarness. Like, it's just crazy. I know I'm making up words, but I don't understand it. I just don't. I don't like the lazy. That this is a tough time. Like, this is the playoffs.
They showed a chart of him up and down. This is literally every other game, bro. Drop 30, then 12, then 30, then 10, then whatever. That's sickening. And as a coach, what do you do with that?
Nothing.
What do you do with that?
You have to ride it out. Because he is your second best player. Without AD on the floor, you don't win a game.
You don't win a game.
But who knows? I can't. I don't know. It's these guys have made it so tough. Like, they've made it. Give me Horace Grant.
There's an issue, man. He has a problem with LeBron or something. You cannot tell me he was not hating or whatever the fuck was going on when LeBron had broke the record
We
and
going back to that shit?
yep.
But give
Yeah,
me
because nigga, you
all his
cannot. I mean,
chance,
you gotta find a pattern somewhere. Like, what's going on here?
Yeah, I couldn't explain that one. I
Like,
couldn't
give
explain.
me-
I would have never not been happy for my teammate.
Give me Sean
Even though we
Elliott.
was losing the game, I still couldn't explain not being happy for him.
For real. Word.
Like that
Word.
one game didn't mean
Everybody
that
else
much.
knows the truth.
And he can and he of all people to be acting like, oh, we losing, you all here. You can't do that, you other game playing ass nigga.
When this is the same dude, because he helped you get that ring, put you in the top 75 bracket that you didn't even belong in.
Didn't even belong in.
That was Dwight Howard's spot. So we just gonna leave that there.
Didn't even belong in. Like, what have you done? Dwight Howard was defensive player like 6 times or some stupid shit.
Like,
What
he's
have
a
you
top
done, AD?
75 talent.
What
like
have you
we
done,
were talking
AD?
about, but as far as what he has done career-wise, there's no way you was ahead of Dwight Howard. No way.
No way. No way. Yeah, you better talent than Dwight Howard, but Dwight Howard put his work in and he got them fucking titles. Them
Dwight
defensive
Howard was
titles.
a problem. But I don't know. I guess they didn't like Dwight Howard antics.
Yeah, because Dwight Howard he's a little bitch too.
Yeah, look, he like
He's another one where
transmits,
we got to start saying
Transformers.
pause when we mention him too.
Yeah.
He dating
Yeah.
or don't he was dating a woman, but it was a trans man.
Wait, what?
Stop.
He was
Stop.
what we call it, Steve? Trans. I call it what? Trans man.
He got caught with a
trans-
trans?
Trans
man.
gentleman. This nigga said, yo, him and the trans gentleman.
Trans gentleman. Trans gentleman. Yeah.
Wow, Dwight.
That shit had me screaming.
Did you?
I'm gonna call somebody a trans gentleman.
Word. He identifies as a gentleman.
Or son. Yo, we was on the show, whatever said we was on a podcast we was doing, and he said, yo, he was like, yeah, it's a good fucking trans gentleman. I said, what the fuck, nigga?
Yo, I'm
screaming.
I'm done. Shit.
You want me to stand?
That's funny though. But damn, Dwight.
Yeah, it's ugly out
Get
there.
caught touching niggas' nuts and shit on in the game. I mean, not in game, on the bench.
He ain't the only one, my G. It's just not glorified for everybody no more. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, but nobody cares. Like, I went on that shit the other day.
That's bullshit. That's bullshit.
Who
When me
don't
and
care?
Cos, when me and Cos was on the me and Unapologetic was doing the shit the other day, I told motherfuckers about that shit. Like, it's not. I don't give a fuck what you do, my nigga. Like,
Yeah, I don't care what you do. I don't care what you do. But
You'll be a nigga.
you cannot tell me niggas in the locker room ain't caring.
They not, obviously.
Yo, fellas, I gotta roll out, man. I gotta call it today early. I got some running to do.
No doubt.
But I'll catch up with y'all, as the games come on and next week.
All right, brother.
All right, fellas, y'all have a good one.
Yeah.
You too. And Anthony.
Yeah.
I ain't even say nothing, man.
Oh yeah. Just in case you want to bring up John Stockton again.
All right. Peace.
All right, guys. All right. Yeah.
Fucking done. But yeah, it's about to get ugly, man. I don't know anybody will tap into James Harden. He went off for 45, won the first game, shocked the Celtics in Boston, and then turned around and gave us 2 duds. Like, I don't get it.
That's because I'm gonna blame that all on Boston. Because there's no way they should have just let that happen without Embiid on the floor. Then when Embiid come back, they slapped them up like that. So they should have been. And Marcus Smart was hurt. So they should have been made that switch. You know what I mean? But good thing that Brown stepped up and was like, yo, I'm gonna take him. So he got off easy. It was I'm gonna blame that all on Boston. He got off easy.
No, he sure did.
Because we know that's his normal play. The bullshit play is his normal play in the playoffs.
Yeah, he's another one who's starting to disappoint me. I thought that 45 was about to be a coming out party.
Nah, that was Boston. Boston fucked up. They fucked up.
But obviously it wasn't. Another team, another team who's like totally disappointed me is the fucking Knicks, yo.
Yeah, and you know me, I don't be rooting for no New York teams, but I was rooting for them.
I was hyped. Like I don't exactly. I don't even fuck with New York. You know, it was something for the felt like old school times.
I just want the NBA to get back, and with teams like the Knicks in the playoffs, get everybody excited. That's what you want. You want everybody excited about the playoffs and seeing everybody hype on fucking TV talking about a team. You know what I'm saying? And Knicks is that team.
Yep.
Yeah. And the way they took care of Cleveland, you know what I mean? You thought they was finna come out, and now Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, because you see all the hype when they did that. That shit was. I was like, shit. I wanted to be a Knicks fan.
But Jimmy Butler put all these niggas to rest.
Yep.
So that's
listen. He's putting them on pause. Like, oh, y'all must have forgotten. I was just here about 3 years ago.
Here last year.
Was it last year?
Last year and the year before that, like the bubble squad.
When they went to the finals, the bubble squad when they went to the finals.
But then last year he missed that 3-pointer at the.
It was in the conference finals, yeah.
Yeah, in that overtime game against the Bucks.
Yep. Yeah. Y'all must have forgot.
Yeah, so he's over here wilding with fucking Max Strus and Gabe Vincent. Like, I'm done.
With nobody, son. And Bam's not even playing like that.
Yeah, it's ugly out here. Like, I don't understand.
Bam's not even playing like that.
But this is another thing that I allude to every time we come on here and we talk. I always allude to hard work when it comes to sports. Jimmy Butler was not the best player, dog. We still don't consider, a lot of people still don't consider Jimmy Butler the best player, but he's winning and he's worked on his game year after year after year after year. And for you, he's a professional. He's a professional.
So, because you want to know what he do, son? Just like I said earlier, he waits the game out. You see if his players are stepping up and winning. Are we playing? And he'll let them do them, and then he'll take over when he need to. Now, if he got to take over the whole game, he'll take over the whole game. But the thing is, he put pressure on teams because he just don't take all kinds of just open threes. He's putting pressure on the middle of the paint.
Because he's a two-way player. Fouled.
Huh?
He's a two-way player and he's an all-around player.
Yeah, so he's not only just shooting threes, he put pressure on you by going in the paint and getting fouls and all that when he knows where he needs to. Like a lot of these guys, they down 3. They come down, they just shoot a 3 instead of just going in the paint and getting that foul or the air one when knowing y'all just missed like 6 in a row. And y'all still coming down shooting 3s. No, but that's what Jimmy's smart at.
This is why a lot of people were so hyped on Kawhi Leonard and his ability because he's a two-way player. He can do everything. There's nothing Kawhi Leonard can't do on that floor.
Yeah.
He can lock you down where you don't score, and he can drop 30 on you. And it's just, and Jimmy Butler was one of those players. Another player that, Paul George to me, he was one of those players. Not as good as Kawhi, but Paul George was a good defender and a great scorer. You know what I mean? And I don't know.
Jimmy Butler, would you think he developed himself to be a two-way player? Like you said, he got better and better at that.
Okay, so he always
because he wasn't like that in Chicago.
No, this is what I'm saying. The way he worked on his game. So he worked on his offensive game because he already knew what he brought to the table defensively and hustle-wise.
Right.
So he worked on his offensive game, and now you talking about somebody who just dropped 56 in the playoffs, bro. On somebody that willed their whole fucking team to win.
He got
Right.
nobody, bro. He got literally nobodies.
He
You
beat
want to know
Knicks
what
by
though?
himself.
And this is another. My bad, Kai. Sorry to cut you off.
No.
This is another. If you look at it, this is like a New York Giants move. Eric Spoelstra has to fucking get credit as possibly the best coach in the fucking league, son.
Yep.
Yeah. And then I can't stand these commentators sometimes, son, because I was just listening about a week ago. They think they need to get rid of Spoelstra. For what?
Where'd you find that? Please find me that fucking comment. Please find me that shit.
Listen,
Please
I'm
find
gonna
that.
try to find it. Because I record all my fucking shit.
Please find me that, because that is the most asinine shit I've ever heard in my fucking life.
Asinine shit ever, bro. Asinine shit ever. Like, for what?
And
Because they thought they was about to lose the last round. They thought they was about to lose the other round.
And I know who this is. Hey, my guy, you already know how we taking out the show. When we end this bitch, you already know what's going on. I told you, you the theme song. You the theme song. But yes, Jaylen Brown, best two-way player in the league right now. I put him there with Jimmy Butler. Him and Jimmy Butler could fight for that spot, as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I'm telling you, man, Jaylen Brown is something else, man. But they just keep fucking hyping up Tatum.
And it's wrong. I was talking to a guy at work about that, a couple Celtics fans about that. And this is why I sat back and I gave Steph and I gave LeBron the props that I gave them. They come out every game. It's a lot of, and I know everybody has a narrative, whatever, but I'm talking about right now, and I'm gonna speak right now, like on what they're doing right now. LeBron came out every fucking game against Steph. 3 games in a row, he's came out, even in the loss. Not everybody else is doing it.
No.
Steph has came out every game in these playoffs.
No,
Steph has
because
came out.
LeBron knows he needs this. He needs it. He cannot be taken. He cannot be going out there and not performing.
But he can though, and that's the whole thing to me.
No, he really can't.
No, I'm saying he can't, not for his team, but his team, AD is supposed to be the one to carry LeBron right now.
Yeah.
He's supposed to be able to be like, yo, I don't got it, my guy, tonight. I need you to help me.
But this is why he can't, because AD is not that. You can't count on AD for that.
And that's the problem.
That's the problem.
It's a huge problem for me. It's like look how many times Klay Thompson just goes straight bananas, and Steph is like, yo, give that man the ball.
Yeah.
Give that man the ball. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need your number 2 to step up.
Yeah, of course.
At all costs. Because you can't always be there. Like, you'll find your rhythm in the 4th quarter. You'll find your rhythm late in the 3rd. Or you might have your rhythm in the 1st. And then
I tell you what, this is why I say I don't like this Lakers team. This is why I say I don't like this. Go ahead, Kai.
So yeah. Oh no.
Oh, my bad. Put you back on mute.
This is why I say I don't like this Lakers team, because LeBron has to do too much. Now, when you got LeBron at his age, the team should be good enough to where he, just like you said, Steve, he shouldn't have to do this shit every game. But he has to, including helping out on the other plays. Not only covering for AD, but covering for the half the other players on the team too.
Yeah. And that's and Maestro, you're right. As long as Riley's sitting there, he ain't going nowhere. That's his motherfucking protege. They say, but that's what he said. Like that's why I can't stand the media. That's why I do this show, my guy. Like obviously we have to fucking get we have to get information from somewhere to talk about, right? But they like to switch things and twist things for no fucking reason. Just like Maestro said, like as long as Riley's there, Spoelstra not going nowhere. That's his son.
He's not going nowhere. He's not going nowhere.
So,
Listen,
so
that's how I was telling.
Talking that shit should be fired.
Yeah, listen, that's why I was like, when they said it before, I'm like, this guy, when they got rid of when Pat Riley quit and they brought Spoelstra in, everybody was shocked. But Pat knew what he was doing. Everybody was talking all that shit in when they brought him in. Oh, who's this guy? Yep, they're gonna keep talking that talk now as well.
Yeah, he's a fucking monster, son. Like he's a fucking coach and a half. And I'm not and listen, man, this Celtics coach is doing a great job as well.
Yeah.
And stepping in, from and it looks like he might take them back to a finals. That's crazy. These two back
Listen,
to back.
man, when you got a team set up like that, I mean, you could be a dumbass coach and fucking come in there and try to implement all kinds of different things and change all shit over, or you could he was there last year when Udoka was there, and just keep the same shit going.
Nothing to really switch up.
But just make sure you just keep on fucking doing keeping these motherfuckers accountable. That's it.
Yeah, it gets crazy. Exactly. Media loves to create narratives for no reason. And that's what I mean. Like nobody's just sitting there talking like and I hate it. I hate it now. And I started to notice it. I said it was entertainment. It was good entertainment. And then you start believing most of the shit they say until you actually watch and do your own research. And most of the motherfuckers are literally just creating shit to talk about. I do my own shit. I come up with my own thoughts on this fucking show. Like, obviously we have to talk about what's important and popping, right?
I mean, anybody can throw the idea of whatever out there. It's all about having your own opinion about it.
This is what I'm talking about. And I create my own content 9 times out of 10. You know what I'm saying? So I don't give a fuck. I have my own opinion. I say what I say. I mean what I say.
But it's good to hear them stupid ass takes when they say, "Oh, it's supposed to be fired" and shit like that. Because we get to eat that up.
It's trash talk, though. You know what I mean? Like you're trying to it's trash.
Because they got to be on TV every day, and you got to say something.
My bad, guys. My damn phone heated up on the car thing. It's really kind of warm out here. I guess
it's nice outside, nigga. It's so nice there. I wish right now. Oh man,
it's supposed to be. Yeah. When it get nice out here, I like to go to Providence.
I was about to start. I was about to start singing R. Kelly because I said, I wish.
For the booty short girls.
Yo.
Hey, next Saturday though, son. If it's nice out.
What's
you want to go golf?
I don't got no golf.
I want to go to the golf range, yo. I want to take Cheyenne. I want to go to the golf range.
I wanted to go yesterday. I wanted to take Mahasa yesterday, but she was acting like a little asshole.
Oh wow.
All right, so we're
what he say? I can't even read it.
Spo was winning with 3 undrafted starters. Exactly. This shit is and like unbelievable what he's doing. Unbelievable what he's doing with Jimmy Butler as a start. Like that nobody considers Jimmy Butler a superstar.
So you got no superstar and you got a bunch of role players. No superstar and a bunch of role players.
So what did he say, Steve? What did he say?
Who?
What was it? What was that? What did that read?
No, Maestro put up he's impressed with the adjustments Joe has made. putting JB on Harden changed the series. But Spo is winning
Yeah,
with
that was huge. That was huge, man.
Yeah, that's huge, but fucking Harden is man. Come on, everybody was fucking
Harden is a
super
problem. Harden is a
surprised.
problem.
Everybody was
but
super surprised he got 45.
But
No,
the bigger,
but that's
younger,
why everybody was scared. Everybody was scared when he dropped that 45. I was like, oh
Yeah.
shit. But
Yeah,
you know,
I'm not man. That was an easy. Fuck out of here. People like
but you make them adjustments.
It's a lot of biasness coming along with the guy that like Boston Celtics.
You make them adjustments,
A lot of biasness.
and then you put Harden right back in his place.
A lot of Boston and Philly fans, they are like really biased. Like I don't think they ever talk bad about their team. Like 42 years, there's people do. You talk bad about the Giants, so stop it.
I do.
So like, for 20-something years I've been living out here, all these Boston fans, I ain't never hear anything about them talking bad about their teams. Philly did the same thing. Like, they be killing me with that. That was easy.
What you got to say about that, Maestro? What you got to say about that?
That was an extreme easy adjustment. Get out of here. Harden ain't scored fucking 30 points in over 30 points in 4 years. Like, get out of here with that.
Now he got busy this year. He got busy this year.
He got busy a couple times. He hasn't been consistent.
But that's what I'm saying. I'm just saying. He just said 4 years.
He hasn't been consistent. He hasn't been consistent in like years. You know
I don't even like James Harden.
No, I'm not a Harden guy. I'm not a Harden guy.
Yeah, they be killing me with that. Like, get out of here. Like, Celtics shouldn't even let them win. They down. Goddamn, Embiid good, but you know, Embiid hurt. It's bad for them losing to him. You know what I mean? Celtics is too damn talented as a team. That coach he's a good coach.
About though, Steve.
Like,
about the Embiid
come
thing.
on.
You talk about they sat and they waited for Embiid for 2 years and this and that. This is where the injuries gotta play a case because you waited 2 years to get him to get healthy, and then when he gets there, he's still not healthy. For every year, he get hurt every year.
He's the MVP.
Yeah. That's because a man don't supposed to be 7'2".
He's the MVP of the league.
Did you hear what I said?
And he's hurt when it really matters. He could be the MVP, all this and that. Yeah. All right. Is that what the team wants? They want. Is that what they work for him to get an MVP or for them to get a championship?
What's one thing you can't say about Embiid?
He good as fuck. He's good.
Oh, there was one thing you can't say about Embiid.
What? He played when he out there. Yeah.
He leaves it on the floor, both ends.
Yeah, he played when he out there. But
at
dude,
7'2", hold on. At 7'2",
dude, are you gonna be there when I need you?
Hold on, though. But if who's there, they need him all the time.
Huh?
He's killing himself to win, and nobody's helping him. He's running up and down the floor, blocking layups from the half-court line, son. He's Giannis and niggas.
I don't want to say this because I don't want to down the black coaches, but it might be Doc, bro. It might be Doc.
Doc had I don't want to down the black coaches. That's very woke of you.
As a coach, he's a coach. Yo, fuck about you, black nigga. You stink.
Yeah, that's very woke of you.
Doc, yo, son, Doc is not good. I mean, he would get you there, but he not good, bro.
Philly is my man squad with a bunch of role players. Boston walks through the East. There you go. Hey, that's it.
Philly is
Doc.
North. Well, Boston walks through the Well, yep. I agree.
They got Boston is deep. Listen, when you go pull up Malcolm Brogdon,
you don't have to do too much coaching.
When you go pull Malcolm Brogdon off the bench, my G, Malcolm Brogdon is better than most of the fucking starters in the fucking East.
Yeah. And then,
I take nothing. Exactly. Take nothing away from him. Like, exactly. He puts it on the floor. every time he puts his heart out there every fucking night. Every night. Every night
but
Embiid puts his heart out
my
there.
whole
He plays. He does not take nights off like a lot of other people do. He's playing
absolutely.
defensively, he's rebounding, he's being the whole team out there, man. Know what I
Yo.
mean?
My whole argument with everything that we're saying is that he's not healthy right now to play Boston. You know what I'm saying? So
Nope.
that's my whole argument.
Nope.
Like, 'cause I
Okay,
agree
so
with you when you say that.
hold on, but he's
I
not
agree with
healthy
this.
right now. But what's the one thing
Yeah.
we say about these players that don't go out there when they're unhealthy? He can go when he's going. Like
No,
we
no,
can't,
but I'm saying,
we can't say 1 week or 1 day, yo, they don't play, they bitches because they got hurt a little bit. He's out there hurt, giving it his all for these guys.
absolutely.
So we gotta give him props for that. We can't just sit and be
I'm
like,
giving
yo,
no,
they don't play.
no, it's not that. It's not that. All I'm saying is it's a walkthrough because of him being injured. It's a
True.
walk. Boston having an easy walkthrough. MD, I'm very impressed with MD. I mean, defensive player of the year too, but I won't go that far. That's just my opinion. But as I'm saying, he's hurt right now, and Boston making it easy. So the Boston coach, it's easy to adjust.
Yeah,
Yeah, and the only other consistent guy they have is Maxey. That dude is good, man. I like Maxey.
he's good, but this is where James Harden has to take the pressure off and let Maxey be able to create and make sure there's no double and triple teams coming. You're doubling you, and it's easy. Tobias Harris has to step up.
Yeah, he never do. He never do.
Step up, son. Like
Never
PJ
do.
Tucker should not. PJ Tucker gotta shoot the shots.
Tobias Harris rather be a movie star. You see him in that movie with Adam Sandler, when the basketball movie with the dude from Spain.
Oh yeah. That's a good one. That's a good movie though. Good movie.
Oh, that was really good.
But also before, because I hit the wrong button. I hit the leave button, and I was saying something earlier, a second ago. But Doc, he's part of a 3-1 comeback 3 times.
Yeah,
3 times. You let a team come back on you. You up 3-1 3 times.
Who was that?
Clippers twice. And I think one time in Boston, I think.
Oh no, it was a Philly.
Oh, was it Philly? It could have been Philly.
I think that was a Philly one like a year or 2 ago.
Okay.
Might have been. Not completely.
But twice in LA. And I think you're right. I think it's Philly.
You said twice in LA, the Clippers, and then one with Philly. When was the one in Philly?
Because he had that because he was high when he came. His stock was high. Tobias Harris, when he was younger, he was getting. They paid him.
And that was like what? That was when he was with LA, and they took the LA contract.
Yeah, they took that. They paying Tobias Harris and this.
Yeah, I think, and that was like
he is special waste. He's a huge waste.
And then the major fuck up is when they got rid of Jimmy Butler and kept Simmons.
But Jimmy Butler wanted to stay. That's what I'm saying. Like people, this is what I'm saying. And I'll say it again for the 80th time. If your management is bad, so is your team 9 times out of 10.
Yeah. See,
It starts at the top, man.
Yeah.
Hey, and that goes with. Oh man, I'm sounding like a Boston Philly fan, but that goes with like the Giants. They fucking like their guys, their manager, their general manager is an intelligent dude. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Like we really, as Giants fans, we really don't have nothing to worry about because if he, you know what I'm saying, because he's going to make him better and better. You know, this stuff like that. well, even with these good teams in the NBA, like a Boston team, like Denver, like their general manager would have you. They doing some really good things over there as well. You know what I'm saying? And even the Lakers general manager, he's making some moves, but they like the only bad thing about it, they be paying a buku money with two guys, and they really gotta keep on switching it, who's gonna be here, who's gonna be there. But they're doing well. But yeah, man, like it always starts at the top. With the bad teams, they usually have bad general managers, bad ownership,
Yes, sir.
and stuff like that. And that shit happens a lot, man. And bugging. Like
Well,
you
yo.
got to get rid of that Butler thing. I think if Butler would have stayed there, if they would have went to a finals.
Yes, different.
Yeah, they would have been in the finals. They would have been in the
They would've
finals.
went to a
Look what
Different
Jimmy.
team.
Look, even if Embiid got hurt, right? Look what Jimmy Butler doing with this fucking team he got right now.
Different squad, different
Yeah,
mindset, different everything.
And what's the name? MB hated the fact that Jimmy Butler left.
Yeah,
I
he was
think
pissed.
he was crying to the damn media. He hated
That's
that.
why he was really heated the next year when they lost in them fucking
Yo,
when Ben Simmons went and take the last shot.
I don't even like saying that shit, but fucking facts. Yo,
Yeah.
Maestro said their worst mistake was trading Fultz for Tatum. Yo, oh my gosh.
Oh yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
man, that is huge. You ain't fucking
Yeah.
lying.
Look, she
It
trained
started
us.
there, huh?
But yeah, we're gonna get out of here. We're gonna get out of here, man. I'm starting to fade out.
All right, kid.
And we gonna take this shit out. Maestro, you already know what it is. We're gonna take it out with you, bro.
The world. They think this shit is a
And
joke,
this was
so I
great.
can smoke to let me back in this bitch. I'm fortified, show is live, I never lacked in this bitch. Immortalized, my sort of vibe, but throw your raps in the ditch. No sort of lies, I slaughter guys with this immaculate shit. It's Big Stroke. Fucking with his bro, earn so. You learn slow. Fuck around and get your soul burned slow. You burn no. Cloud here, you's a sucker to me. And ain't nobody in this NL County fucking with me. There's nothing to me. To come and set some fire to boost. I wire the Bruce. And Stroke can never lie to the youth. I'm tired of goose. Spitting lies, believe in the fame. You come around in Stroke's lane, you never see him again. That's on mamas. I roll with the punches and drama. In these NL streets, I roll with some bunches of ganja. It's nothing to bomb ya. I got bars heavy as boulders. Speaking of Boulder, I grew up on ledge with the soldiers. Crazy 80 days, cardboard, popping and breaking. Lot of homies didn't make it, but nigga, we made it. Persevered through the hurt and tears, working my peers. One battle after battle, boy, earning my tear. Learning from fear, pen sharp as Pequot spears. Competition steady bitching, saying he's not fair. I started this shit, so I can never pardon this shit. The weak shit that niggas spitting, so I retarded this shit. So call me a hater, and I'll be glad to show you some skills. I've been the best and leave you stressed with all the niggas I killed. But we off that, we on tracks, ride 'em like a horseback. Did that throw you off black? Well, I'm too grown to pause that. We on that, boom back, that's how I consume rap. Take your little coon rats and get hit by the goon pack. Nigga, move back, or you gon' have to prove that. All you say you do cap, you would never do that. And this is not a competition. Fuck your proposition, you was not my opposition, boy. I'm too slick for you to draw with. And way too many hooks for you to spar with. Regardless, I'm still the artist who spit hardest. Flying like I'm Zion, go hard and avoid charges. Maestros like Nitro on a Monday night raw. I'm sending radicals to your door. It's showing smoke, that's Reggie Mike. And I'm like, we in the stew, he's on the beats, I'm on the mic. It's only right, we make magic when we unite. It's like we brothers, except I'm colored and he is white. But anyways, I came to say I'm still the menace. I'm still Stro, I'm
That's the
still
theme
Reggie,
song.
I'm
I
still
told
the
people
illest.
don't touch it,
One
it's
time
mine.
the pledge is mine, I gotta escape. Death is your fate, you can't escape.
Fuck y'all next week.
Bars of power.
The world